Greetings and salutations. And so this is an article from Deadline. Um, Ultimately, the interview didn't go well, and Sony's controversial film appears dead. Regal Theaters said today that it has decided not to screen the Seth Rogen directed comedy, and the major exposition chains, including AMC, Cinemark, and Cineplex, are expected to follow suit. The news comes a day after a hacker threat against venues that show the picture, starring Rogen and James Franco. Regal said in a statement, due to the wavering support of the film The Interview by Sony Pictures, as well as the nature of any real or perceived security threats, Regal Entertainment Group has decided to delay the opening of the film in our theaters. Since that threat, Sony has yesterday gave theater owners the option to back away from showing the film, which is set to open on Christmas Day. The National Association of Theater Owners said that individual cinema operators may decide to delay showing of the movie so that our guests may enjoy a safe holiday movie season, experiencing the many other exciting films we have to offer. Regal's movies, Regal Regal's move follows announcement by smaller Regal chains as well, such as Boatside Cinemas and Carmike Cinema, who are also pulling the film. And Boatside's thoughts on this is, it is our mission to ensure the safety and comfort of our guests and employees. Although they are saddened and angered by recent threats of terrorism in connection with the film, though. Sony has not yet canceled the Christmas release of the interview, but the New York premiere of the film, which had yet been set for Thursday, has also been canceled. This basically this whole dilemma of Sony being hacked began on November 24th. A new threat was issued Tuesday to theaters showing the interview and invoking 9/11, escalating safety concern and potential legal liability to theater owners who run the film as planned. And basically what the quote was, we will clearly show it to you at the very time and places the interview will be shown, including the premiere. Have better fate those who seek fun and terror should be doomed to. Soon all the world will see what an awful movie Sony Pictures Entertainment has made. The world will be full of fear. Remember the 11th of September 2001. We recommend you to keep yourself distant from the places at that time. If your house is nearby, you better leave. Whatever comes in the coming days is called by the greed of Sony Pictures Entertainment. All the world will denounce the Sony. The possibility of Sony removing the interview from theaters, and although instead of releasing it on VOD is not yet part of major conversation, an insider tells Deadline, Sony has no comment. Really. I kind of find that crazy, you could release it on the digital download and say home video, but we don't know if that could instill the same kind of situation. And not to say this film is absolutely a horrible travesty. The film looks funny, but it's a comedy. It's not supposed to say that we're going to be doing bad things to other countries. Look at other films that might have had similar ideas, but without intent of hurting a dictating leader, such as the Three Stooges film I'll Never Hell Again, where they're making fun of Hitler and they were the first people that actually did it. The film To Be or Not to Be, the original, where they actually have an actor making playing as Hitler. But yeah, there's a other films I can name off about basically making fun of dictating leaders, and yet they were not threatened because of films that were making fun of their leader. And although this film basically could cause a lot of problems, I mean, it's a film. It's not like they can say, "Hey, we're doing going to do bad things." I mean, if they want to say Sony's ultimate evil, then that's their business. But yeah, I feel like Sony and theaters need to make sure that theaters are kept in safe, and if that means not being able to show the film, then okay. But I mean, there'll be tons of other ways they could release it, but without causing harm to innocent people. So yeah, I feel like there's a ton of situations that Sony Studios and other companies could do where, like, say, they could release a film without the threats actually being carried out. And I know someone probably in the section below is going to say, they hacked Sony Studios. They could figure out what places are having the film being shown and figure out what places and blah blah blah. I mean, they could, but you never know. But what do you guys think about this? About studios not, I mean, not studios, theaters not wanting to show the film The Interview.